Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Hopefully. Good morning. My internet's being kind of funky, but we'll make it work. Welcome to 8:30 breath work this morning, and this will kind of guide you into your vinyasa practice starting at 9 a.m. So we'll wait a couple minutes as people start to pop on. We'll start with some breath work, and then we'll move into a meditation, and then from there you can move into your vinyasa practice. And so for breath work, we will be started standing, and then we'll move into a seat. We're going to do 3 different types of breath work today. And so a little bit about why we're doing breath work. So yoga is an 8-limb path, and asana, the physical practice of yoga, is the 3rd limb. So it's just one of the limbs of yoga, and pranayama, breath, the breath practice is the 4th limb. And so when we're practicing yoga, we're also moving with our breath. So our breath is prana. It's essentially it's the life force that runs through us. And so with our pranayama practice, we practice being conscious of our breath, and also practicing breath retention and really focusing on the exhale. Okay. So with the first breath practice we're going to do is called Breath of Joy. And this is something that I learned about yesterday, actually, and I wanted to practice it with you this morning. And we're going to start standing. So we'll move through Breath of Joy, and then from there we're going to move into Nadi Shodhana, and it's alternate nostril breathing. And that is just more of an alignment breath where you're kind of aligning the right and left hemispheres of the body. And then from there we'll move into what's called bee breath, or Brahmari. And that is really igniting kind of your internal sensations. It's a humming breath, and then that will kind of guide us into our meditation. Okay, so we'll move through those 3 breath practices this morning. All right. And then make sure you have water nearby. And then for our meditation practice, I have my bolster. And then we'll get started. So we're going to get started standing. So I have my mat out because I'm ready to move into practice shortly after this. So from standing, Breath of Joy, the way this looks is we're going to inhale in parts of 3. So think your inhale is thirds. So as you inhale the first third, you're going to lift your arms in front of you with the palms facing up. So that's 1/3. And then the next third, you're going to breathe in and your arms will be facing out to the side of you. And then the last final third, your arms will reach up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, you're going to bend into almost like a chair pose, like a warrior chair pose. You're going to sweep your arms back and make a ha sound. So it's actually a really invigorating breath, so it's meant to wake us up this morning, okay? So I'll model one or 2 for you, and then we'll get started together, okay? So it looks like this. Ha! Ha! Okay, so let's go ahead and just start, and then I will let you know when we'll do our last 3 to 5, okay? And then you can move with my breath, or you can move with your own breath. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Inhale, third, 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 ha! 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 Let's do 3 more. Ha. 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 Okay. Go ahead and close the eyes down, or I invite you to close the eyes down. Feel the feet rooted into the earth and just notice any body sensations. On your next inhale, take a full inhale. And then breath retention here. So hold at the top. And go ahead and exhale it out. Just kind of sit with the sensations. Maybe you feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more alive in the body. Okay, and then we'll make our way to our next breath practice, and you'll make your way to your seat. Option to sit on a bolster or pillow or block. So we're coming into a cross-legged position here, and we're moving into alternate nostril breathing. So what that looks like is you'll take your right hand, and you are going to place your peace fingers in between your third eye here, so allow them to rest there. And then your right thumb will be used to close the right nostril, and then your ring finger will be used to close the left nostril. Your pinky can just kind of rest on that left cheek, okay? So take a full inhale through both nostrils here before we start. And then fully exhale through both nostrils. Okay, with the right thumb, plug that right nostril, inhale through the left. Pause at the top, close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Pause, close the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close that left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Okay, last round. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Go ahead and release that hand down. Just noticing the natural inhales through the nose and exhales through the nose. Okay, moving into our last breath practice, which will lead us into our meditation practice. So this breath practice is called Brahmari. It's a bee buzzing breath. And so it's essentially what it sounds like. So you'll inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to make a humming sound. So it will sound like okay, but we're actually going to close off some sensation. So we're going to close off other senses. So we're going to close off the sounds. So we're going to close our ears with our thumbs. So you're going to take your thumbs and then you're going to gently press into the cartilage part of your ear to kind of close your ears off from the senses, to kind of shut that sense down. And then we're also going to gently rest our peace fingers on top of our eyes. So they're kind of gently closing our eyes, and then the ring and pinky finger can just rest down on the cheeks here. Okay? So with the eyes, and then you're closing the ears. So we're going to do 5 rounds. So you probably won't be able to hear my own breath. So 5 rounds for you. You can count on your own. Go ahead and begin. Seat. Moving into our meditation practice. See if you can really come into the body here. So feel a dignified posture. Maybe even on the inhale you say I am. And on the exhale you say here. Inhale, I am. Exhale, here. As one of my teachers says, in this seat, we sit halfway between heaven and earth. And let there be a sense of presence and also a sense of loving kindness here. Another one of my teachers always talks about mindful awareness being like a bird with two wings. One wing being the presence, the mindfulness, the awareness, the focus. And the other wing being that of love and compassion. Notice the natural breath here. Arrive in the breath. Inviting yourself to let go of needing to control anything here. Letting the breath breathe you. And as you've been sitting here with the breath, notice if there have been other parts of your experience that have caught your attention. Maybe it's sounds. Maybe it's the thoughts crossing the mind. Maybe it's a feeling you woke up with or fleeting emotions. Allow yourself to receive these experiences. So no need to resist them, no need to change them. An energetic bow to whatever arises in this moment, whether it's a sound, a thought, a sensation in the body, a feeling, an emotion. Acknowledge it for what it is, and with a deep sense of friendliness, bow to its presence. And when that experience no longer feels like it's gripping your attention, see if you can rest in the space of stillness. And then make your way back to your breath, back to that home base, that anchor. On the inhale, I am. Exhale, here. Continuing to notice when experiences rise up like a wave. Acknowledge, bow. Maybe even you whisper, this too is allowed to be here. And see it for what it is, whether it's a sound, a thought, a feeling. Observe with friendliness, with kind attention here. And again, when it no longer pulls the attention, see if you can rest in that space, that pause. Of openness, of surrender. And then find the breath in your own time. On the inhale, I am. On the exhale, here. In our last couple minutes here in this seat, can you start to invite a deep sense of friendliness, of loving kindness in toward yourself? It could even sound like a word, a prayer, a mantra. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. Or it could just be an energetic feeling of gratitude for this breath, this body. This practice. So we bring in, we hone in this loving kindness towards ourselves. we can only give from what we have. So if it feels right in your body and your heart, maybe you start to extend this loving kindness out towards the community here today, whether they are practicing with us. Maybe you even extend it out to the whole of our country during this somewhat divisive time. And maybe even extending it out to the world. So holding the whole world in this sense of deep compassion, deep friendliness, loving kindness. Start to bring your hands to your heart, plugging your thumbs into this heart space. Anjali Mudra. And soften into the body, soften into the breath. Whatever judgments you have of this practice, may you let them go or hold them in so much grace and love. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be free from suffering. Thank you so much for showing up for your breath work and meditation practice this morning. Please join us for a 9 a.m. practice that will be starting in a couple of minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that. And again, my name is Chelsea, and you can pop over to my Instagram. I am a meditation teacher, and meditation is my jam. So I hope you have an amazing Saturday, and thank you so much for joining us. Bye.